Okay, this is a kickstand hinge. Basically, we're going to be hinging the hip back, really lengthening the posterior chain, and then recruiting those muscles to drive ourselves back up. The idea here is we really want to separate hip movement from movement at the spine. So there will be a lot of cueing as far as what your hips should be doing. The other thing we want to be mindful of is a lot of people, when they send the hips back, they tend to just ride back on their heels. We actually want to keep our body weight centered over the laces of the shoe as we do this. So for kickstand, what that means is most of your body weight is going to be on the working leg. The other foot is just here as like a kickstand, kind of a point of balance, and you just sort of set your toes down. For the leg that we're working, what we're going to think about is our body weight is staying centered over our laces. We're going to keep a soft bend in the knee, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to just send my hips towards the wall behind me. But as we do that, we're going to think about really lifting the glutes, and we're going just until we feel some tension in like the upper hamstrings. If I were to keep going any farther, that movement would just come from my back. So that's what I'm saying. We're trying to separate this from the hips, from the back. So once we tension the hamstrings, we're making sure we're not riding back on our heels. You're gonna pause at the bottom of your range of motion, and then to get yourself back upright, you're gonna really contract your glutes and upper hamstrings here to just send those hips forward, versus if I was at the bottom of my hinge, I could just kind of lift with my low back. So we really want this to be like a glute hamstring movement. So you'll get your two weights. You're gonna set up in your kickstand, so most of your body weight on one leg, soft bend in the knee, body weight forward over the laces. You're driving those hips back as far as you can without moving through the low back, pausing at the bottom of your range, and then contracting those glutes to send your hips forward.